Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Bernie here, and in this video, it's all about the Godox SL60W COB Lite honest review, and I bought this one 2.5 years ago. And by the way, the acronym COB stands for Chip on Board, if you're wondering, and they are groups of LEDs that are packaged together in clusters on the circuit board. You know, I have been using this Godox SL60W ever since I started to get serious with the channel. I have researched a lot of COB lights that fit my budget and found out about this one, and I'm so glad I went with it, and it's been great for me. So, how about some specs right now? This COB light has this standard Bowens mount, which is versatile since you can put a lot of or a wide variety of accessories like this parabolic softbox from Laufas. You know, as you notice, it's rendering a softer light, and in my opinion, they're a perfect match. It also has this small LCD, and adjusting the brightness of the light from 10 to 100% is a breeze using this one and only knob right here. Note that you can dim the light all the way to 0 and it starts at 10% with minimal power. You know, I'm not so sure why it's designed like that. So to dim it to 0, you have to power it off completely. It's this on and off switch right here. Sometimes I use the remote control to power this light while sitting down. The only con here is that you have the light to be running all the time to make it work. And speaking of the light to still be running, the good thing about this is that it has a built-in fan to prevent it from overheating, which is surprisingly quiet and doesn't affect my audio when using my shotgun mic. You know, if you're really near the light, then you will for sure hear it, but it's really minimal and not an issue for me when recording my talking head videos. Well, anyway, to preserve the life of the Godox SL60W, I just turn it off completely after every use. But still, the remote control can be a helpful tool for you when needed for ease of use. And this SL60W also has this channel/group button right here, which has 6 groups and 16 channels, which I don't really use. But if you want to use the groups and the channels, definitely you can since it's there. You know, I have already changed camera systems from Lumix to Sony. I already have changed my position from back there to here. But I am still using this OG, which I love and still going strong. You know, I just wanted to mention that it's still the same brightness when I bought it 2.5 years ago. This light is also well built, although most parts are plastic, made of hard plastic and aluminum, and it feels robust. You know, when I got this 2.5 years ago, it came with a bunch of color filters that looked like shower caps that were never used in the first place. There's another accessory that came in the box, and it was the reflector, which I never used as well. What I really needed when I set this up was just the main SL60W light and the parabolic softbox from Laufas, together with this honeycomb grid, which I think is essential to make the light softer. Now, my setting for this particular home studio setup is 100% brightness. I know it's already maxed out, but I would say it's just the right amount of brightness for me. You know, as far as the other main light choices, yes, and this year in 2023, there are a lot of great COB lights that are available right now, like the one from Aputure, which is the Amaran COB 60DS, for example, and the other lights that are mostly in the same price range. But the question would be, if there are other lights that are available right now, why am I still using this one? Well, the answer is that it still works. If 2 years ago we already have the same alternatives that we have right now and within the same price range, I might have chosen a different one. But this was the only COB light that made sense for me at that time. You know, ease of use and price-wise, and no regrets for me at all. This worked very well and worked like a charm, and this one actually changed how I record my talking head videos. After about 100 videos, I would say it already paid for itself. But it's not perfect. You know, it would be nice if I can also power this with an NPF battery, for example, or even power it using a power bank so you can make this as a mobile light that you can bring anywhere. But there are other alternatives out there like that of the Zhiyun Molus G60, which can be powered with a USB-C adapter and a power bank. but it's about 72 Canadian dollar more. You know, when I got this SL60W, it was about 153 Canadian dollars, and now they sell it for 177 Canadian dollars, which I would say is still the cheapest as far as I know. Although there's now an updated version, which is the Godox SL60 Mark IID, or to be exact, it's the SL62D. It's still the same remote controlled one, but with the additional 8 lighting effects, and with the addition of the updated CRI of 96 plus. And now, would I recommend this after 2.5 years? Well, the answer is yes. Hold on. But wait a minute, kaming mainit. I recommend the updated version instead, which is the SL62D, since it has an updated CRI of 96 plus if you're into technical stuff, and as previously mentioned, has 8 lighting effects if you need those. Although if you're looking for a smaller one that you can easily bring to a location shoot and is battery operated, then this is not it. And there are other choices out there like the Amaran COB 60DS and the Zhiyun Molus G60, since they are smaller and lighter and can be powered using a battery or power bank. Alright, so that's about it for this video, and I hope it's helpful to you. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and don't you forget to subscribe. This is Bernie. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.